What's up, guys? Today we'll talk about my 1 year journey of celibacy. I've been on semen retention since last year, but I call it more of celibacy because you can be on semen retention and still have sex. But since last year, I didn't have sex, I didn't do nothing sexually. And the reason why I did this is to master my physical reality. Honestly, I didn't really plan on being celibate for like a full year, but when I started semen retention, I knew that it will help me. And not only I've been on semen retention since last year, but I stopped smoking weed and like I'm not addicted to nothing. And also last year was also the last time I had a 9 to 5 job. Being celibate and doing nothing sexually for a full year is not for everybody, but I really suggest everybody to do that at least one time in his life for like 90 days. The reason why you should detach from your desires is to feel more peaceful, because when you're desiring something, it puts stress and worry in your life and like a lot of bullshit in your head that you don't want anyway. Honestly, I don't care that I've been celibate for like a full year, but you know who hates it? My fucking ego. Yeah, your ego is the only person who really cares about being in a relationship, having sex with girls and shit. It's your ego that really gives a fuck. You don't really give a fuck. You think that you give a fuck because you're identified with your ego, but you're not your ego. To show you an example, I will talk about Naruto. So in the show, Naruto has a demon seal in his body, and weirdly enough, his seal is located at his sacral chakra, which deals with your sexuality and all your like primal stuff. So his demon is like a 9-fox-tailed demon, and at first in the show he couldn't really like access it to like the power of his demon because the seal was really strong. The more he grew up, the seal became more fragile, and in his teenage years he could like tap in more and more and more into his demon power. But the thing with his demon power is he couldn't control it because the demon was trying to take control of his body to like manifest into physical form. So later in the show, the seal became so fragile that if he asked for more power in his demon, the demon will take full control of his body. So at first he tried to fight it. The fight was between him and his ego, which was like a mirror reflection of all the like negative parts of Naruto. And at first he tried to fight it, but like it's like fighting with yourself. Like you cannot really win in a fight with yourself because like you have the same strength, speed, and everything. So what he did instead is he made peace with his mirror self. The thing he did to control his demon is not to fight. Like he tried to fight it, but it didn't work. So he made peace with his ego, and like instead of calling him QB, like his demon name, he started talking to the demon and like trying to understand the demon. And like the demon says his name is Kurama and shit. I had a master, and like, you know what I'm saying? So the thing he did was he mastered his lower self to become his higher self. And when Naruto became his higher self, he basically became a god. So the reason why I was successful on my semen retention journey is because I had strong reasons to do it. And the reason why I didn't have sex with a girl is because I became really picky with the type of girls that I want. Like instead of just wanting like, oh, a girl who looks good, I literally made a list in my notebook of the type of girl I want. I'm not lying. Look, like you see, my girlfriend, this is all the qualities my girlfriend has to have. And also by writing it down, I'm manifesting it. So if a girl doesn't have those qualities, I'm not hanging with her. and I'm now having sex with her. Honestly, it's not even about having sex with a girl. It's just like, I don't care about having, right now, I really don't care if I have sex with a girl. But I'm telling you right now, if I have sex with a girl, it's not the low ass vibration ass bitch. Also, I did really try to have a girl or to have sex with a girl. So another thing I told myself is, if I talk to a girl, it's in real life. I do not go on dating apps. I do not like DM girls. And it's not like girls don't want me, bro. I'm on semen retention. Girls look at me. Girls are attracted to me. Like, honestly, I'm the type of guy that I don't even need to talk to a girl to know who she is. I can just look at the girl and know what she's about. I'm just a very observant person and I can figure you out quickly. Most girls that were attracted to me or looked good, I felt like they weren't in the same vibration that I was. So yeah, honestly, at first I was still thinking about girls and shit, but since the end of March, that's when I wouldn't say stop thinking about girls, because you know, I'm a man, I have a sexual drive and shit, so of course I think about girls, but like, I don't worry about it too much because now I have a purpose. Like, it was like in the end of March that I really like did on my grind and shit spiritually, and that's why I did like had time to worry about it. The most important tip I could give you to be successful on your semen retention journey is to find your purpose. One thing I did to find my purpose is to look at my numerology numbers. So it's pretty easy. Like, you just need to go on Google and type numerology, and you will find like a website that you can type in your information and shit, and they will tell you your numerology numbers. Even if they tell you like your life path and your soul expression and shit, you still have to find precisely what you want to do. So for example, me, my numerology said that I was like a spiritual teacher and shit, but there's a lot of ways I could go about it. So yeah, you have to find the way that really resonates with you. And another thing that you can do is to look at your astrology birth chart. So there's two types of astrology I suggest you. The first is the tropical one. The tropical astrology is like mainstream astrology and shit. And the other one is sidereal or Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is more like your higher self, and tropical is more of your lower self. So if you combine the two, like, you will know yourself pretty damn well. So honestly, right now, the only thing I think about is like my spiritual journey, my health, and gaining some information to help people out. It's not only about semen retention. My journey was not only about semen retention, it was more about mastering my ego and my desires. So not only I didn't like jerk off and shit, I didn't have sex, I didn't smoke weed, I didn't drink alcohol, I didn't eat like bullshit ass food. Thank you for watching this video, dropping a like, commenting to show your support, and subscribing to my channel. Peace.